Hello, families. I wanted to kind of give you another look at Seesaw since this is what we'll be using going forward for remote learning. We have switched to a completely online portfolio, and the work that will be given will be offered online. Now, there is a way for you to print it out if you want, or you can complete it online. I'm leaving that up to you and deciding what works better for you. So I'm going to go through it a little bit. With the document you got, it has your child's login information. So you're going to log in through I'm a student, go down to where it says text code and type in their code. And you're going to hit go. And that will bring you to the main platform. Now, you had from last week the assignments where you uploaded the work that your child has already completed. So you were uploading pictures of the work that was already completed. For this week, most of the assignments will be on Seesaw. There will also be a grid with the days and the lesson plans like there has been, but a lot of the content is assigned on Seesaw. When you log in, if you go to the inbox and you go to notifications, that's where it will tell you if there's any notifications about the class. What you want to really focus on is the activities section. The journal is going to be everything that's kind of been submitted or anything that needs to be added, but the activity part is where a lot of the assignments are going to be. For the first couple days, I'm only going to add the assignments for that particular day. I know some people move ahead or take extra days on certain assignments, which is completely okay. I just didn't want to put out a ton of assignments right away until we get used to it. So for the first part, I only put on what you're going to need for day 21 of remote learning. And I'm going to kind of show you what that looks like. It has the days and what there is to do. So for reading day 21, it's read the short passage and answer the questions. I assigned it twice, so I have to actually go back and take one away. It's only going to be assigned once. You have the sight word choice board, foundations resources, which is the same that's in the PowerPoint or printed out. I just put them online. The diagraph page, the writing page, math choice board, and the math work for the week or for the day. I wanted to show you how you would respond to work on Seesaw. So there are instructions read, and I also put instructions in a voice memo so that if your child's doing it by themselves, they can play the instructions to hear me read them rather than reading the instructions. And when you are ready to complete it, you're going to click add response. Now, if you decided that doing it online is going to be too confusing, when you are in the activity section, you can click on the picture, click view original, and it will open it up as a PDF where you can then print that PDF and do the work in a paper copy and upload a picture like we did last week. So that's an option. Otherwise, you're going to click add response, and it's going to bring up the assignment. You can always view the instructions up here, and you could always play the instructions also. So for this, it says read the short passage and answer the questions. You may record yourself reading the passage and answering the questions. And I wanted to kind of show you a couple of the things that Seesaw has. So over here, it changes your color for whatever color you want to work in. This hand right here is going to be to move anything around. And then the pens and the pencils, there's a highlighter, this one's kind of like a sparkly, and here's the eraser. So you're going to click, you're going to pick whatever color, and you're going to use it. So I would read it, I see a box. And if I go down here, the question says, what do I see? And the answer would be a box. And it says, what is in the box? I see a red fox. So I would go over, you could color it in, you can put a check mark, and that's how you would answer it. Now, I'm using a computer, a laptop. If you were to use Seesaw on a tablet, an iPad, it would be touchscreen, so it would be easier just for your child to kind of color in the bubble. There's also text boxes, so if you wanted to put the text box there and put an X to mark your answer, that's another way that you were able to do it, and then move it on over and mark your answer. So either way that you want to do it is okay with me. There's also this microphone option, and it says start recording your voice. So you'll see that it's red when you're recording it, and I could record myself reading. I see a box. What is in the box? I see a red fox. And then you would hit pause, and it would have your reading in the document as well. So that's another option if you wanted to read and record your recording. And you would hit done, and you would record. Everything is with this green check mark. So those are a couple of the different options for how you can record or how you can mark your answer. And then to submit anything, I would hit the green check mark, and it would upload your work. And it would be awaiting teacher approval. So if I go here and I click to see what I did, I could listen to my recording, and I could also see where I put my answer. So that's one of the ways that you can use Seesaw. Now, if I go back to another one of my activities and say I wanted to take a look at this math check, and I'm going to go to add response. And again, if you go back to view instructions, click on the picture, view original, it will take you to the PDF. If you would like to print and write on the PDF, that is another option. If you would like to complete it on Seesaw, again, you may decide that you want to make a text box and put it for the answer. So 1 + 1 is 2. I would take my text box and I would put it next to it. I can also use my pencil down here, 4 + 0, and I can write a 4. Again, on a computer, it's a little trickier to navigate. On the iPad, it would be touchscreen for them to do. And again, this record button if you needed it, but for this, you're not going to really use the record. And then the green check mark to submit or to upload it for the teacher's approval. So again, everything is going to be in the Seesaw with the directions. This is our first week kind of transitioning to this platform, so we're going to take it a day at a time. If you need help, if you have feedback, questions, please let me know, and I will be more than happy to help you.